Hello, my esteemed viewers, my wonderful subscriber list. Today I'm here with an important message, and I simply felt compelled to return to my channel and make a video. Regular uploads will begin again, I promise. Firstly, where have I been? Sorry for the 2-year hiatus. Basically, I was not in a good state when I was last uploading videos. I mean, you can see from my previous content, everything has been set right, but not only that, I am flourishing. I'm flourishing so well that today I am here to teach you something of great importance. Let's get into it. Firstly, climate change. Despite what people say on the internet about how CO2 has been there since forever, and thus we're all going to have a great time in the future, the planet's not doing so hot. Or rather, it's doing a little bit too hot. CO2 has hit an all-time high, and states like California are burning down. I know people on Reddit would have you believe, just trust the scientists, but I'm here to tell you that the scientists haven't got a clue what's going on. And solar energy, I have it on good authority, isn't going to save anyone anytime soon. Furthermore, war. War is everywhere. The planet is a less safe place than it used to be. Countries are destabilized, and you can see from this beautiful map here that a lot of the world is at war. And that was 2 years ago, so who knows what it's like now. And I know people on Reddit would have you believe that you can trust our leaders, but with quotes like this from Keir Starmer, it's not looking so good. Apparently it's time to put down Fortnite and pick up a gun. Well, it's very clear that we're on our own. And this isn't just a UK problem. Let's look at Sweden. Recent citizens in Sweden were sent one of these. What to do in the case of war. And what it had to say was dire. In fact, the official policy of the Swedish government is as follows. A daily intake of up to 2 kilos of mealworms and rice can sustain a family of 5. 2 kilos. Do you want to be eating mealworms? You're going to have to ask yourself that. You're going to have to see what's going to change and what's going to happen. Look, what we can say with certainty is that no one wants to do this. No one wants to be suffering. People just want to live their lives. They just want to feel safe and secure. And so we should look to the wisdom of the past to determine what we could do. Well, what did people eat in the past? They ate locally. Good old-fashioned local food. Okay, but all the cows will get eaten pretty soon. Once the supply chains crash, what are you going to eat then? What's the solution? Well, I don't know about you, but I've been looking. I've been looking around. And I see food everywhere. Pigeons, hares, hedgehogs, and even fish. You can eat these. And these things can sustain a viable human population and possibly your family. And this is not new information. In the past, it was very common for people to eat blackbird pie, eel pie. You could fish a couple of eels out of the Thames, bonk them on the head, bring them home. Food used to just be like that. You didn't have to go to the supermarket. You just found it. Like, imagine walking down the street, you just find a tube of Pringles. Oh, mine now. You just take them home. Your whole family's like, guess we got dinner. This is what it was like, and this is what it will return to. This is the future of food. No, I hear you cry. Eating animals isn't ethical. Should we throw away our ethics just because times are getting tough? That's an interesting question, and that's something I'm going to dive into right now. David Blunkett said, when he visited my primary school in around 1998, we need to divorce ourselves from industrial farming and embrace a new way. And furthermore, Elon Musk has had something to say. We all know in our guts that factory farming just isn't cool, man. It's just not good. Look at these birds. Do they seem happy? I know you may believe that when everything goes bad, you're going to be able to fashion yourself an effective bow and arrow, take to the streets, and harvest yourself a premium meal of hedgehog meat. But you need to be honest and realize that's not going to happen. Your bow will suck. Your arrows will miss, and the hare will get away, and you will be hungry. And let's say even if you are a good shot, most likely your neighbor's a better shot, and he already got the hedgehog, and he already ate it. So what are you going to do? Where are you going to find this abundant source? Well, something that vegetarians love to eat, and something that vegans don't, but we'll see how they fare, are eggs. Eggs! Have you ever thought how many birds you see on a daily basis? Have you ever thought about that? I see a flock of sparrows tear through a cafe. They just eat all the little crumbs and bits. Pigeons lurching through the city. Seagulls screaming day and night from 3 a.m. And all these birds are sourcing food, all of them, and they're converting that food into good, nutritious, high-protein sources. Eggs. Eggs are literally like the protein version of an apple. You just climb the tree and you just take the bounty. Eggs are also nutritious. That's why we want them. Look at that. 6 grams of protein in an egg. That's incredible. And fat. Valuable when times are tough and food is scarce. With figures like that, you just need to eat about 50 to fulfill your daily allowance. Obviously, these stats are for a chicken, and they have been sourced from the Indian Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying, but I assume they apply internationally. So, what can we say about sustaining and sourcing local eggs? Well, I put it to you this. The birds that produce them are free. They require no care and no global supply chain to lay the eggs. All you have to do is find them and extract the eggs from their nest. And today, my dear viewer, this is what it's all been building to. I am going to teach you how to do that. Perch that tree.